morning, you guys. Happy Monday. It's Labor Day, so we don't have class, but got up kind of early-ish. I got up at like 8:30, and I've just been doing school stuff, and I will show you guys a little bit of that. I've had my coursework all on deck this morning. I just finished one class, Dent 511, oral facial function. We had 2 lectures, so I watched that, and then I now have this window of Google pulled up with the 3 assignments I need to do for this class, and then this is the next class, if it'll focus, ready to go, and then I have to do these 2 windows together, which is the notes, and then the next class, and then finally I have a 5th class of the day to work on. So lots of assignments. I'm challenging myself to get as much done as I can before noon. So it's 10 right now. Like I said, I already got 1 class done, and I think these next 2 should be pretty quick because this is oral facial function and the next one is our clinical foundations class. So it's just another quick video and discussion post, and then the other 2 are a few lectures for more intense science classes, so those will probably take an hour or 2 each, but I should probably be able to get both of these done within the next hour and a half, which will be good. I will update you guys in a little bit. Essentially what we're doing for this class, which is comprehensive care clinic, the 3 lectures, we're preparing to go to a Zoom session when we're going to do a treatment plan for a fake patient. So we have to learn about treatment planning, information gathering, clinical assessment, stuff like that. So these are what the 3 lectures are about. And then we show up to class with the information the professor gave us about the fake patient, which in this case is a perio chart, health history, stuff like that. And then he's going to walk through with us how to take that information and understand it and be able to provide a treatment plan for a patient. So this semester is a really nice blend of patient care, education, hands-on education, and then core science education. So far I've really been liking the divide of what classes we're in and what we're learning, and even the core sciences. So far a bunch of them have been talking about saliva and its properties and its remineralization of enamel and stuff, so they've kind of been overlapping a little bit, which is cool, but we will see how things progress. Again, it's start of week 2, so we don't really know a ton about anything yet. So once I get this last class done, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. So I just planned out what I need and some meals, and then I use this meal planner sheet that I made to figure out what I want to do for lunch and dinner throughout the week. All right, I'm at the grocery store. I'm really excited because we're able to use reusable bags again at this location, so that's good. A little less excessive plastic. I feel with the pandemic, plastic is just skyrocketed even more than usual because a lot of places are doing single-use things for sanitation. So this is a good option for me, but I'm only picking up 6 things, so that's really good, and 2 of them are meats to add into stuff that I already have at my apartment pretty much. But I'm gonna go in now and grab that, and then when I get home, this is everything that I have for today. I already did a lot of it. I just have 1 class left, cell biology, or CMB, cell molecular biology, and that's 2 lectures, and we're being quizzed on those on Tuesday? Tomorrow or maybe Wednesday, I have to look. But yeah, so I definitely need to do those, and then I still want to go for a walk and meditate, and then potentially record the podcast with Amanda. That is the next one that's going up for me, and this time I think
I've been on my way up, now it's really far down. I don't think I'll feel it when I hit the ground.
So I just threw together this salad from the grocery store with some avocado and avocado oil, salt and pepper. I didn't have vinegar to make the dressing, so it's just the seasoning and the oil. I wish I had vinegar. Next time I go to the store, I'll get it. I forgot that we didn't have that, and I'm just gonna drink some water. I had a PB&J before I went to the grocery store. I just this morning woke up and was I need vegetables. My body was girl, you haven't had a plant in so long. I've been eating a lot of fruit, but not plants, and all of this maskne, I don't really know why it's there. I usually when I was living at home, I'd only wear a mask if I went into a store or something, which wasn't that frequent, and when I did, it'd be 10-15 minutes. But now we wear them in sim lab and at the dental school for 3 or 4 hours at a time, and anytime I'm walking around outside, you have to wear them, which at home, if I went for walks, I didn't really wear them because they weren't very like populated, but here it's much more populated, so even off campus, when people are walking around, they still wear the mask, so obviously I'm gonna do it too. Anyways, my skin hasn't absolutely been loving it with the hot weather and the sweating and stuff. I use a good detergent already, so I know it's not that, but anywho, I'm gonna eat this salad, and then I did my meditation already when I got back, and I went for a walk as you guys saw, and Amanda's gone right now, so I might take advantage of the silence and do my lectures. That would be the smart thing to do, but we'll see. If not, I can just like put on headphones later and grind those out. That's what I meant to do, was to check my schedule to see when that quiz is, if it's tomorrow or if it's like later in the week. Yeah, it's not till Thursday, so that's good. I have 2 quizzes on Thursday, but that will be in the next vlog probably. And I also got an email of a really fun activity happening on Thursday. We're doing yoga in the park with the AAWD, American Association of Women Dentists. So I'm super excited about that, but again, that's probably gonna be in another video. I'm gonna eat my salad and then either start editing a video or do those lectures. Those are the 2 tasks I can pick from, so we'll see what I decide. Okay, so it's like 7 right now. Amanda and I just finished recording that podcast and I'm making dinner. I also edited that SimLab video, but I'm doing a veggie and chicken stir fry. So I already have a little bit of rice to put in here. It's not much, but mostly gonna be veggies, and then half of this chicken I'm saving to put into frozen fried rice that I have. So half will go into this pan with the veggie mix and some spinach, and then I'm using coconut aminos to season them. Prep some turkey burgers and wash my grapes. So I exported that video I edited yesterday, but I'm actually re-exporting it now because I decided I should probably take one part of it out. If you guys are ever like, man, I wish you'd so blank of dental school, it's probably just because I can't. Like, we can't show anything that's like property of the school, or that could, obviously anything that violates HIPAA, but that doesn't really apply to me yet because I don't have any patients, but just anything that's like confidential within the school can't be put out on the internet for people to access for free and everything. So it slipped my mind that that's probably shouldn't be put in a video. So I took out like a minute of that video, and now it's re-uploading. That way I can post one that is good. So I always watch my videos over a bunch of times because I'm like paranoid that I'm gonna post something I'm not allowed to post. That's one of the stressors of like grad school YouTubing. But I finished one of the cell bio lectures, as you guys saw, and then I have a class at 9:30. It's 8:50 right now, so I'm gonna eat some breakfast and edit that podcast I did with Amanda yesterday, like in between the breakfasting, and then we'll see after that. You also saw it's raining today. It's supposed to rain like all day, so we probably won't get outside for a walk, but if there's any sun, I will definitely go for a walk. And I have a therapy session with the dental school counselor today, which will be good. I might, after this, like stop going as much of a regular basis if I feel like, and we feel like I'm good. So that would be, I guess, a positive if I'm doing better. A little breakfast, some bagels from the bakery and grapes, and about to do the podcast. So I just had to do a return at FedEx. You guys saw I went on a walk earlier, and then we had our Pathways class, which I can explain in another video when we get more into it. But basically, at Michigan, you get to pick between a selectives or immersion pathway. So selectives is elective classes in a bunch of different areas you can choose from. Then immersion is a research project guided by a mentor at the school. So that's essentially what that is. And then I'm halfway through lecture 5 of cell biology. You guys saw earlier I did lecture 4, and then once I get that done, all I have left is our immunology class. I saved that for last because I don't actually really mind those lectures. I think the stuff is really interesting, so I'm fine to do that. Pretty motivated that I'll hopefully actually get all of the classes done. I pretty much never finish everything in the day I'm supposed to. It ends up getting pushed back, so that would be really cool if I actually get it all done. But it's 4:30 right now. I'm about to go pick up, I think, a little Slurpee from 7-Eleven. That sounds really good, on my way home, and then grind out those last 2 lectures. And then I also want to prep because tomorrow I'm going to sim lab. My preclinic time is at noon tomorrow on Wednesday, and that'll probably be the last day of this vlog, but I wanted to include a little bit of sim lab in this video. So I just wanted to quickly add in some motivation to this video, and it's actually really similar to the podcast motivation that I posted this Monday, the 7th. If you haven't listened, pediatric dentist, Dr. Zara Zaid, really cool episode if you're interested in dental specialties at all. But anyways, the motivation I shared was one that I try to go really hard at the start of every semester, can not be as stressed when you're getting towards the middle slump of the semester, towards finals. You don't need to do as well on your exams and things if you work really hard and score high on your beginning assignments, quizzes, exams. That way you're not like climbing an uphill battle the whole semester and making things harder for yourself. If you start off really strong, it pays off. But similarly, I try to go really hard at the beginning of the week. That way, because I naturally do just get kind of like bleh by like Wednesday night, Thursday night. So I'm trying to make sure I get a lot done right now, getting these 2 lectures done. And honestly, if I have the energy, I'm going to use that momentum and try to start making the Quizlets. I think I mentioned that in the last vlog that I wanted to start making Quizlets so that I'm already kind of starting to study for these exams that are the week of the 21st. It's the 7th, the week of the 7th right now. So I have all of next week that's going to be like my study week. And then the week of the 21st, we have 4 exams. We have our cell bio exam, our midterm for biomaterials, and we have our infection and immunity exam, and then we also have our first practical in sim lab and preclinic. So 4 exams, and one of them being a practical. So anyways, my point is that I want to start getting the study materials together. Obviously I've been making the study guide as I go, but getting it onto Quizlet is refreshing it through my mind one more time. And then also I could start studying the Quizlets when I have downtime. So that's kind of my little boost of energy and momentum in school mode that I want to rub off on you guys if you're watching this, to get your stuff done and be very motivated when you're done watching this video to have a strong fall semester if you are a student. Hey guys, good morning. It's Wednesday. I realized we don't have sim lab on Friday this week because of the holiday on Monday, so I'm actually going to end this vlog once I finish getting some clips in sim lab. We have an 8 a.m. class this morning, 8 to 10, and then a 10 to 11, and then I'll head over to sim lab. That's at noon, and then I will end off this video. But after that, I'm going to pick up with the next video right away. That way they're a little bit even in content, because I'm going to be doing my wax up tonight, so that can be in the next video along with the rest of my classes this evening and classes on Thursday and Friday. I'm about halfway through our biomaterials lecture. I'm just wearing the Caribbean blue figs today. I did order another set of the Mediclo ones. I'm really excited. I got a burgundy, so they should probably be here in the next vlog or 2. I cannot wait for my hair to grow a little bit longer. It's just too short right now for my liking. But I just got this really cute crew neck in the mail. I got an XL, so it would be a little bit longer and oversized for my body type. It's like a little like bleach acid wash, and it says Halloween Town, so it's like a fall crew neck. And this is the brand that they use. I got it from a boutique called Black Hanger Boutique. I will put their Instagram on the screen for you guys. But I think it's so cute. It's so soft. came wrapped in compostable baggage, which was nice. So I'm really excited to put this on with some leggings when I get back from class. And I have everything all ready to go. I have to wear my mask on campus. I'm gonna bring some snacks. I have my M card, my apartment keys, wallet, just throw all of that in my backpack here. Then I also have our binder that I showed in the last vlog that has like our sheets to get signed off. And then I'm just gonna throw my iPad back in here. That way I can flip through these pictures that I saved of like some examples of like preps and stuff. So I'll just have this up like on my desk in SimLab.
In October, it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. You're the only sunset that I'll never forget. Red and orange sorbet, like it is the best yet. In October, it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day.
Hey guys, I've been back for a little bit now. I just wanted to end off this video, give some recap of SimLab. I don't really think, at least for fall term, I'm gonna be talking much when I'm in there, but I did get a lot of clips just because we have such limited time. We only have 9 more hours until our practical, and I still have 4 teeth to get signed off as being good. And we have to do the restorations, which is the filling part for all those teeth in those 9 hours as well. That like we feel competent to do any of the 5 that they gave us that could be on the practical and feel competent in filling them all for the practical. That's 3 class periods away, and each class period is 3 hours, so a little crazy. But yeah, so I make the most of my time there, so I'm not going to spend it like explaining how to do stuff. Once there's not COVID and we can be in there extra and whatnot, I'll definitely whip out the camera and try to explain more stuff to you guys, but I'm also still learning, so I don't know how much I could explain anyways. I worked on the patient's lower left quadrant on teeth 20 and 18, which is a molar and a premolar. And again, we're doing class 1 amalgam preps. Class 1, 2, 3, that just is like a different type of drilling that you're doing, a different type of prep, which is the drill part, the whole part that you're drilling. Yeah, the reason I did that is just to be a little bit more productive, because then you can keep reusing the same rubber dam, not on a real patient, but in SimLab it doesn't matter. And it was only 1 rubber dam that I needed to do because I could keep doing these teeth. 20 I did and did well. I got it signed off and they said it would pass, so that's good. That one's a bit of an easier shape and also not so far back in the mouth, so it's not as hard to see. And then 18 I ended up doing 3 times. I think I had some video of me struggling and then at the end what my last one looked like, and that was like literally right as we were packing up. So I do still want to like smooth it out a little bit more when I get in next week on Wednesday. But I do think that that one is decent, so hopefully I can get feedback right when I get in, and hopefully it'll be good enough with some tweaking to get signed off, and then I'll only have 3 left. But a plus is that, so we have to do tooth 4, which is going to be the same shape as I did on 20 that I did pass, except it's on the maxillary, so I'm going to be using a mirror with inverted vision. Other one is 30, which is just the other quadrant, the lower right quadrant, so that shouldn't be too bad. It's the same shape as I just am trying to perfect on 18. Then we also have to do 14, which is again in the maxillary, that same shape. So that's probably going to be the hardest of all of them to do because it's inverted vision and it's the trickier shape, I guess you could call it. But you guys saw everything that I attempted to do, and hopefully next time that I go, I will be more efficient and maybe get a couple things signed off, more than one, but we'll see. It's just a little crazy, but I'm optimistic and I did feel like I learned a ton. I got a ton of great feedback. It's just a little discouraging because you get into drill and you only have a couple teeth. We did go down to dental stores and pick up some more, but you only have a couple practice ones, so it's a little discouraging when you start. You do one, and let's say like this list of things is good, these couple things are bad. Then you go to restart a new one, and you get these things right, but then a couple of these become bad because you're focusing on something else, or like your hand like slips a little bit, so you get like 1/8 of a millimeter of a nick, and like that's not good to have anything not perfectly smooth and stuff or in the wrong shape. So it's a little crazy, but I'm optimistic, and hopefully in future videos I'll have good news for you guys. So I'm gonna end this video here and we'll pick up in the next vlog with some waxing and the rest of this week's classes. I will see you in the next video.